Well, hello, welcome. ARP 8th week. I have just few introductory information this week. Particularly this week we have two video clips at the price of one. And the second is the important one by Professor Recchiuto. I will tell you in the end which are the contents, and is really important for us. Well, as for me, the contents of the next week are, I think, light and soft from the theoretical point of view. We will do a soft introduction to the next IPC method, inter-process communication, based on file descriptor, as ever in POSIX. That is the socket concept. The socket concept is very important because it makes processes communicate serially each other, well, in a sense similarly to pipes, but connecting processes not only in the same machine but also in different machines. In different machines means connected through a network, and if you want, the big network, internet, so you can make processes to communicate each other even if they are in different countries. And the final assignment, as I told you already, will be based exactly on this. So the socket method is very important. So this is the reason why this week we will only discuss theoretically from a general point of view, and you will start coding on using sockets next week. But the other reason why this week we will do soft theoretical new topics is that I want you to finish your homework, finish exercises, and also work also on the first assignment. We will have some new problems, and I will ask you just like in the other week to work together just to design in general a new problem, and you will finish at home. In particular, I'm just pushing you strongly to use the forum, the new forum. Some of you has written me, and I've answered. I have also made some correction in some code that has been shown me with some errors and so on. And I asking everybody to not to be timid, just write your questions on the forum, so that your questions may be everybody's questions, so may give answers and possible contribution by everybody. If you browse the internet, there is plenty of forums in which newbie programmers write their accepts of codes and pose questions for any kind, even very simple questions. So it's important to do that and to share the experience. And I want also that some of you was able to solve in some way some of the problems, or all the problems that we have posed, that you publish in the forum or in some other in another repository of code. Another topic that we will address this week is a theoretical topic, very simple, but just a further step in explaining, which is this magic file descriptor. That is so the glue for every IPC mechanism in POSIX. So what is the file descriptors in reality? Is a pointer, is a link to some other additional structure inside the kernel, and we will also see that we'll have some additional information about the file descriptor, just to have the knowledge of what it implies inside the kernel, the efficiency, and also the mechanism and the solution that are underlying the file descriptor in general. Well, finally, which is the content of the important video clip by Professor Recchiuto. You are working on your own machine on a Ubuntu 18.04, probably in virtual machine or in a native operating system in your computer. But as students enrolled at the University of Genoa, you may use a virtual machine on cloud using the Azure Cloud by Microsoft. It is free. You can enroll and in the project and have your own machine. And the tutorial by Professor Recchiuto will show you how to do that. And I'm asking all of you to do that. So to design your own virtual machine in Ubuntu 18.04 to be uniform, so that you will use a machine on the cloud. The machine is completely virtual. You have not an unlimited capability of using that machine. You have, I think, 1,000 hours of CPU for that machine. That is a lot. Much more than you will use in this course, but spare your computing time, because it will be useful also for other courses. And why using a virtual machine? Well, the first reason is just to learn how to use a virtual machine on the cloud. That is professionally a good skill in general. But another point is to use a virtual machine that is a Linux machine with an address in the internet, so that you will be able to make all those machines to communicate each other, and this will be the aim of the last assignment, which is at the same time something that will be evaluated and will be part of your final mark in the exam, but also a really interesting and qualifying project for your knowledge, because you will be able at the end just to build a server and client architecture, and the project will imply groups of students that will develop the software able to communicate and work and compute together. So start to do that. It requires just a few minutes to do, and use that virtual machine. That's at the beginning, probably not for developing the exercise or the first assignment, and probably not the second assignment, doesn't matter, but just start using to be able to develop the final project on those machines. So enjoy the 10 minutes tutorial by Professor Recchiuto, and I think it's an important step forward in your preparation. So, okay, thank you everybody, and we will meet on next Tuesday. Bye.